Going to show my walking path in New York City. This walking path is based on the food items I was crossing off for my 2024 bingo card, which you can watch in my shorts. We were staying in Hell's Kitchen, so the first morning we got up and walked over to the east side to get to the subway to go to the Upper East Side because there was a bagel place I wanted to go to. We walked to the Met where we sat and ate. Then we walked back down to 72nd to walk through the park. That's my favorite location to walk through the park. If you walk down the steps, that's going to lead you over to the path I'm about to show you. Again, this is my favorite path through the park. I love all the views here. This is not a straight path through the park, but it does lead you back to 72nd, but on the west side. When you exit out, you'll see the Dakota. From there, we walk down to 59th, which is the end of the park, the bottom, and we walked across to the east side, still at the bottom of the park. Then from there, you're on 5th, which we walk down 5th Avenue. Then we walk down to 51st Street, where you're going to see Rockefeller Center area. You're also going to be near Bryant Park area and where they have the ice skating rink if you're there for the holidays. Bryant Park was where I did some of my food items, which again you can see on my shorts, but they have all these little shops during the holidays. Okay, so I do have to pause our walking because my aunt came and picked us up for dinner. We drove down to the West Village. But the next day we resumed our walking trip. Bright and early we walked from our hotel over to Hudson Yards. Picked up a little breakfast to sit and eat before we get started. The Highline is an old subway line you can walk on from 30th to 14th Street with amazing views. Once we got to the end on 14th Street, we walked down the steps. First we headed over to the Little Island, and then we walked back into the meatpacking district. One of the food items was in the West Village, so we went there, grabbed our food, and then walked over to Washington Square Park where we sat and ate. We had tickets to a Broadway show, but we had a little extra time, so we took the subway up a little farther than we needed to go so that we could walk down from there to our theater. Like I said, this walking path was based on my food items on my bingo card, but I love walking when I'm in New York. You'll have to look out for future videos on different paths.